my first question for you guys will be to just introduce yourselves. Like, who are you? What's Angel Life? What are your aims?
Okay, perfect. So I'm Lexie. I am a fourth year student at U of T. I'm studying Women and Gender Studies in English. And do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Andrea, and I am not a student, but I am Lexie's aunt. And we work together with Life Apparel. It's the brand we started together.
Yeah. So we're really focused on making clothes that are comfortable and appropriate for everyone in any age, stylish, luxury, all of that kind of stuff. So that's kind of where we started and kind of what has influenced us in our decision making and branding and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool. So it's kind of like a family brand, I guess, because you're doing it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's nice. Did anything in your personal life inspire you to do this, like specifically for it to be comfortable and stuff?
I wouldn't say that there was something that really inspired us. I think it was just the trends at the time because we started when everything was closed down. And I feel that when that happened, everyone was really looking just for comfy clothes to wear at home. And we wanted to put a spin on it just to make sure that it was as luxurious as possible, stylish, even though you're at home, things that you could wear out, you could dress up, dress down, that kind of an aesthetic, a vibe. And that's kind of where we started with that.
Yeah, so it's more comfort focused, I guess.
That's right.
Yes, where we started with that.
Yeah, so it's more comfort focused, I guess.
So I find that for me anyways, and I think Lexie can agree, the biggest challenge was logistics. We found that having quotes to ship out our items and receiving the items was just very difficult. It was very expensive, and we didn't realize how much would go into that. So that was a bit of a learning curve for us.
Logistics must be hard, especially when you're shipping out. So.
Yeah, especially in Canada.
So working in a fashion industry, what is something that you guys discovered, and what advice would you give anyone else who wants to start a small business, and especially in Canada, of these things you learned?
Yeah, I think that something we discovered is that you always have to be onto your next thing, because placing orders and stuff with the factories, it moves really quickly, but it also takes a really long time for the clothes to be manufactured and all of that kind of stuff.
Picking
fabrics, colors, designs, samples. It takes a really long time. So just knowing what you want before the season comes is really important.
I'm just really curious, how long does it take you guys on average?
It takes a couple months, I would say, more or less, just because we have to first pick a style, then we have to pick our fabric and then pick our colors. And then from then on, we're really invested in quality. We want to make sure that we're selling a quality product. So we always get our samples first, and then we wear them for a couple weeks to make sure that it's exactly what we want. It fits right. The fabric doesn't do anything weird when we wash it. It doesn't shrink. It doesn't fray, things like that. And then we'll place our larger order. And then that will also take a couple months because of production time and then shipping as well.
I think that's so nice that you guys actually try on your stuff. Because I think all of us...
we kind of made it for ourselves, more or less.
Yeah.
Please make sure that it's comfortable for everyone.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. And I want to make sure that when you throw something in the washing machine, it's not gonna fall apart on you. You can wear it 4 more times after that. It's not you just wash it once and you're like, hey, well, that was it.
Yeah, that has happened to me countless times, especially washing my own laundry. I'll wash it in its trunk and it's okay, what do I wear now?
What do you do with it?
Yeah. So if you guys could go back in time and tell yourselves one thing, what would it be?
That's tough. I feel just always ordering ahead, because you don't want to place an order for a winter item in the middle of winter and then get it in the spring because you're not selling that. And I feel that's really tough, especially when we were first starting, because we didn't know how long production was really going to take. And they kind of give you a ballpark estimate, but if the factory is busy at the time with multiple orders and all of that kind of stuff, it really takes a while for like our clothes to get through and then shipped back to us, and then make sure that we have everything, set up our websites and like all of that kind of stuff, marketing, pictures. That really takes a long time because we do all of our photography ourselves. So yeah, just like things like that, making sure that like we're on time with that. I feel like that's a really big struggle.
So you guys basically do the whole thing. You design, look at the logistics and everything. You guys are the ones coordinating it.
Yeah. So what we do is we have a catalog that we get sent to us from our factory, and we kind of go through and pick and choose. We make tweaks if we need to. Then we'll go through and we'll make sure that the fabric is what we want. We'll get a sample, we'll choose our colors, then we'll place the order. Once we get it, we obviously have to sort through everything, make sure everything passes like our quality control, and all of that kind of stuff. And then we go through and we take our pictures, we do our marketing ourselves, we do our like websites ourselves. Like everything that we have done has been Andrea and I doing it together, which is a lot of work because it's something that a whole team should be doing, and it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
And it's part-time.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I can imagine. It must be tough to market your products and sell them. Do you guys use like social media? How do you target your audience, basically?
Yeah, so most of our marketing is done through social media. Sometimes we'll do like a paid promotion, we'll do giveaways, things like that to try and like boost engagement on our products. Also just like posting every day, making sure that our stories are going up, captions, hashtags. We do marketing on Facebook, we do some marketing on TikTok. Instagram is our like biggest form of marketing right now, but we do like try and spread ourselves throughout as many platforms as possible, so that we're reaching a good amount of people.
And who do you guys want to target the most? Like, I know your brand is about comfort, but do you guys have a target like university students or an age group?
I think that for us right now, like our demographic is really like a younger adult, not so much as like a teenager or like a child, obviously. But it's also like we try to make sure that what we're selling is available to any age group. We have like customers who are in their 60s that purchase from us, which is amazing. And then we have customers who are like 16 and they buy our products, and that's awesome too. So really like our demographic is kind of focused obviously towards women because we don't have a men's collection. But I would say our age range is anywhere between like mid-teens to the sky's the limit, really.
Yeah, I mean, and who doesn't love comforts, honestly? And what are some motivating factors in your career? Because I know you said that it's hard, especially doing it two people, when a whole team should be doing these things. What motivates you to pursue this?
I think, do you want to take it? Or do you want me to take it?
I think you can take it.
Okay. I think really like our motivation comes from ourselves, right? We're really interested in what we're doing and we're having fun. It's not so much as just a business to us. It's really kind of like a creative outlet and a craft. And we want to make sure that like we're putting all of our efforts into it. And it's a really big payoff when we see people who enjoy our products, which kind of like keeps us moving and keeps us motivated. Just as well as like seeing our products with our name on it. I feel like that is so rewarding. Like opening up your box and like huge boxes will come from the factory, and we open it up and like you see like our logo for the first time when we dropped our set, this was our first set that we ever dropped. And when we opened up the packaging, we really had no idea what we were expecting, and just to see everything work out so beautifully and perfect, and like our labels and our logo on it and the embroidery, the stitching, everything, it was just like, oh my God, this is magical. And I feel like every time we open a box, that's how we feel. So it's really nice to just keep going with it. And I feel like that's really motivational for us.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like I made it? Like people are wearing my stuff?
It's really nice. I don't know if we've made it yet. We're trying. We're really trying.
Yeah.
But it's really nice to see people and like for example, like for me, on campus, like my Alpha Gam girls, when they have like my stuff on and I see them in the house and I walk through and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're wearing my clothes. Like, it's so nice to see. And it just feels so good to know that people actually enjoy it as much as I do, because like I made it. So of course I like it, but to see that other people like it is really.
Seeing your sisters wear your brand must be so rewarding.
It is. It really is. It feels so nice. Like, especially like I walk in and I'm like, oh my gosh, is that my shirt? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so much fun. And then they'll tell me things. They'll be like, yeah, I was at the coffee shop the other day and a girl stopped me and she was like, I love your shorts. And they like plugged us. And I was like, oh my God, you guys, like, you're doing my marketing for me. I love you so much.
But I know that's a sister support is so good. You must feel so well. Like, and I guess other sisterhoods joining you would also be so nice.
Oh, you would be over the moon.
Oh my God, I would be so happy.
Yeah.
I would probably cry. I would be so excited.
Yeah.
And it's just really nice to see that, because, you know, like you get purchases from like people you don't know and you'll never see the product on them. Like you'll never know if they like it and all that kind of stuff, like unless they leave a review. And it's just nice to see that people that I know actually like it. And it's really rewarding. Oh my gosh, if I saw girls around campus wearing our clothes, I think I would just pass out. Like I don't know what I would do.
What would you say is your greatest accomplishment since beginning this journey of your starting your own business?
That's tough because I feel like every milestone is an accomplishment for us. I feel like seeing the product is an accomplishment in itself, because, you know, we work a lot with like our factory and all of that kind of stuff. And it's usually through like screens and like, you know, you don't really get to like see it done until it comes to you.
Especially during COVID.
Yeah, especially that, because you're not able to like hold in-person meetings and all that kind of stuff when we first started. So we were really just like looking at our product through screens and we'd get pictures and we'd be so excited. But then like seeing it in person is just such an accomplishment, because it's like, I did this. We actually have a clothing line. We actually started something, and like it's so rewarding. It's so nice.
Yeah.
And even like having the logo come apart, like seeing the logo was a huge thing.
For sure. Yeah. The embroidery, the logos, everything.
Seeing people wear your brand.
Yeah.
It's like the most rewarding thing ever. This was actually the last of my interview questions for you guys.
Awesome.
Is there anything you guys would like to add, or anything?
Hope everyone checks out our Instagram.
Yes. I'll plug our Instagram really quick. So our website is www.angellifeapparel.com, and our Instagram is @angel.life.apparel. We do sell on Instagram shop. We sell on our website. We do have a TikTok, and it's the same handle as Instagram. If you see anything you like, feel free to message me. I'm always on the Instagram, and so is Andrea. So always get a message back really quick. And yeah, we're so excited, and we hope that if anyone who sees this decides to make a little purchase, oh my gosh, I think I would cry.
Yeah, everyone should follow you guys. Their clothes are really comfortable. So yeah, okay, great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for interviewing us.
Yeah.